Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and thank you for your kind comments, some of you, on my appearance in a video on Tom Scott's second channel, where a group of us played Skull with Tom, and that is available on his channel. I'll put a link in the description field below, along with, one day, well, less than 24 hours to go. At 4 p.m. tomorrow, we close down the Looney Tunes Sudoku Hunt Patreon competition. There will be a large number of correct entrants who have sent in the answer to who wins the sandwich out of Bugs, Tweety and Taz. Do have a look at that if you've still got a chance, but as I say, time is ticking away. Also on Patreon recently, the 6x6x6 by Sam. We will publish a solution video to that for our $3 patrons who get the reward videos normally. Also, what else we got going on? So much happening. The witness stream, not quite sure what we're going to do next actually, but we are in discussion and we will come up with something. I think you definitely haven't seen the last of live streaming from Cracking the Cryptic. And what else have we got? We've got all our merchandise and our apps, and they're all available on the links under the video, which is the first link. Well, no, today's puzzles. 7 puzzles today. This is because I normally try and catch up with the gas puzzles, the genuinely approachable Sudoku puzzles, which we heartily recommend for everybody to solve, both experienced solvers to practice their speed and more recent beginners to learn the techniques of these basic patterns. It's really worth doing. Clover and Philip Newman and Sam are great setters. And this week, I've just noticed, the week that I'm doing, which begins August the 31st, on the third day of this, there were 3 6x6 puzzles. So we'll get to that in the rules. So that is adding 2 to our normal 5 puzzle haul. And basically, I'm going to be trying 7 today. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to try and go full gas and solve them as quick as I can. I'll try and remember to restart my clock every time so I know my speeds. Let's just quickly go through all the puzzles and run through the rules. So the first one is Thermoquads by Clover. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Normal thermo rules apply. Digits along a thermometer must increase starting at the bulb. And there's also these quadruples. Digits written in a white circle must appear somewhere in the 4 cells surrounding that dot. So 1 and 2 have to be in those 4 cells. Then September the 1st, Clone Sudoku by Sam. So the 3 shaded shapes, which are actually squares in this case, must contain exactly the same digits in the same places. So that could be very helpful if we can get some of them. Right, then we're on to the 6x6 puzzles, and as I say, there's 3 of them. Again, the setters aren't given. So this is LK by setter 1. This is a little killer. That's what LK stands for. Digits on the marked diagonals must sum to the value shown. They can repeat on the diagonal. So those 4 digits will add up to 12. Then we have a sandwich by setter 2, where the digits sandwiched between the 1 and the 6 in the row or column add up to the number given. So between the 1 and the 6 in this column, some digits add up to 12. Then we have next to 6 by setter 3. The clues outside the row or the column show all the digits in that row or column that are adjacent to a 6 in the same row or column. So in this column somewhere, the 6 is surrounded by 4 and 5. And there are no missing digits in the clues in the columns and rows where clues are given. If there's no clue outside a row or column, then you don't necessarily know which digits are adjacent to the 6. Then Major LK by Philip Newman. So this is another little killer. Again, digits along the marked diagonals must sum up to the number given. They can include repeats if normal Sudoku rules allow. So those 3 digits add up to 11. And finally, I will be gasping when we get here. Oh, what is it? It's a classic by Clover. So this is just classic Sudoku. Fascinating. So feel free to try all or any one of these puzzles. I am really looking forward to trying to go full gas on these, and we'll see how it goes. So, enough intro. Oh no, hang on. Let's restart the puzzle and let's get cracking. Okay, so that 1 and 2 actually can't be on the thermo, so they must be here. And therefore the 3, no, hang on, that's not right. 3 and 4 must be in these cells. I'm tempted to pencil mark, but that might be slow. Right, there's a 1 in those cells and there's a 1 in those. So there isn't a 1 here. So I am going to pencil mark that one. That's 2 or 3 or 4. 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Those are the possibles. So 2 and 3 go up here. 3 and 5 go down here, and 3 must be on the bulb. So that is a really good 6 or 7, 7 or 8, 8 or 9. We've got a 2 and 4 to place here. We know which way round they go thanks to the thermo. That can't be 4 now. That is 6, 7 or 8. That is 7, 8 or 9. So 1, 2 and 6 are a triple there. Surprisingly, it might not actually help much. That is 6, 7 or 8. That is 7, 8 or 9. Because 2, 3, 4 and 5 are gone in the row. Now, am I meant to be able to see something here? Yes. 6, 7, 8, 9 quad. Doesn't really get anything done though. Bother. Right, so I need to go back up to these clues. Okay, I'm going to pencil mark it. Oh, well, this can't be a 1 or a 2. Oh, it's got easier than I'd understood. Sorry. 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9. How did I not spot that? So this is 3 and 4. We can mark them in. That's 1 and 2. That is, all we know is it's higher than 4. 5 and 6 have to be here. 7 and 8. This is very carefully constructed, and I really should have just worked on these first few clues. That now has to be a 9 because it can't be 7 or 8. That can't be a 9. That's not very interesting. This can't be a 3. That can't be a 6. So 7 and the thermo, 8 and 9. That can't be a 7. That can't be a 5. Oh, this is painfully slow picking at these threads. 9 there, that doesn't help with the thermo. Helps with this one a bit. Oh yeah, that becomes an 8. Now 9 and 1 have been done. Still don't know about these two, but that 1 does the 1 and 2 at the top of the grid. So we've got a 3, 5 pair here. 9, 2, 4. 1 must be here, which takes 1 out of there. That's not interesting. That can't be a 2. That is 6 or 7 because it can't be 1. So 1 in the row is there. That's a 6, 7, 8, 9 quad. Okay, that does suddenly pay off. 4, 5. So we've got 3 and 1. They must go like that. Right, now we are getting to this. 3, that's a 6. That can't be 6, that can't be 7. That is a 6 now. That, no, this has gone badly wrong. That's not a 6 because there's a 6 there, and I think this has to be, right, let's just backpedal. I made that a 6, 7, 8, 9 quad. So this shouldn't have been a 2, 1, 6 triple. This was a 1, 2, 4 triple. I hope I haven't relied on anything I had there. 1, 2, 4. This can now be 6, and I think it has to be because of that 5, we have to go 6, 7, 8, 9. This can go 6, 7 now. Okay, that's repaired it, I think, although this is a problem. Oh no, it's not. That can have 6, 7 as well. This 6, 7 is doubly answering its clue. Wow, okay, that was a bit confusing. And it didn't help. No, something has gone wrong. Wow, that's bad. Okay, I'm going to have to restart and go back to all the way back. Well, I'm going to go all the way back to where I falsely pencil marked the 2, 1, 6, because that's what I did wrong, I think. Oh no, I've done it at this stage. Is this possibly right up to this point? Now, when did I mark the 216? Okay, it's already done. That bottom, yeah, box 9 is looking ridiculous at this point. Wow, what a mess. Okay, so that's a 1 now, and that's a 2-4 pair. This might change the whole puzzle, obviously. 6, 7, or 8, 7, 8, 9. Now, surely I can still do this business that I finally got around to. 7, 8, oh, come on, 8, 9. That has to be 3 and 4. That's still true. That puts 1 and 2 there. Actually, it makes this 4 and 5. I hadn't seen that before. 6, 7, 8, 9 all done. That now is 5 or 6. I can see we've got 5 and 6 here. We've got 7 and 8. I can do them in order. Wow, I really messed this one up. But these videos are sometimes a lesson in perseverance as well as logic, unfortunately, owing to how myself and Simon are human. 3, 5 pair. Is this still going to go wrong? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I've done something else wrong. 2, 4, 8, 6, 7. That can't be 1, 3, or 5 as far as I can see. Right. Now that has to be a 9. That's still true. But this is now a 7. So that's a 6. 8 and 9 there. This can't be 6. Wow, what am I missing? I've got a 2, 4 pair there now. This is a 1. 1, 2, 4, 8, 6, 7. That is 3 or 9. That's from 3, 5, and 9. That gives us a triple in the row. So this is 7 and 6, of course. 3, 5, 9, 2, 4. So 1 and 8 here. That was where I started having the trouble before, but it looks like it might work in this way. Now, yeah, that's not a 6 now. I've finally spotted that. So this can't be a 5. 3, 2, 5 there. That's not a 5. This is a 4. That fixes the 2 and 4. They were fixed already. Right, I think we're alive, but I mean, I've wasted a lot of time on this puzzle now. It wasn't this hard. 4, 5, 1, 6, 3. So, got to use this thermo. 3, 4, 8, 7, 2, 1. Can that is 5 or 6. Okay, why couldn't it? Yes, that's right. So, this is 3 and 1. This is 7. That fixes 5 and 2, so the thermo goes there. That's a 3. That has to be 9 because of the 8 down below. 9, 4, 8. 2, 3, 7 there. 1, 6, and 5. That's a 1. 3 and 4 here can be done now. 6 and 8 here can't be. But 9 and 3 are fixed. Right, that 2 and 3 have been resolved. I should have seen that. 2, 4, and 7. 7, 4, 2. 2. 6 and 3. 8, 1 pair here. Then that's a 5, 9 pair. Ah, this 5, 6 pair has been done. Well, it does look like it's working now, thank goodness. But really, that was a bit of a mess, and I'm a bit embarrassed. 6, 8, but we are finished now. So 6 and 7. Oh no, 1 cell to go. There we go. Right, 8 minutes 50 seconds. So that's 1 hat thrown away, I would say. It's a guess. I was a bit wrong last time on the hats, and those are the rewards for the speed of the solve. 2 hats for a quick one. Now let's restart this, and off we go. Okay, this is the clone. Right, so how do we get this going? There's a 4 in one of those 2 cells by Sudoku. So that must apply here. Ah, and it must be in that cell of the clone. So those 3 are all the 4s in the clones. What else is looking into the central box? Ah, that 1 is ruling out those 3 cells. That one's ruling out those 2. Also, this one gets to the middle cell. So there's going to be a 1 in one of those. 2 has to be in the top row and can't be in the first cell of it, so 2s are going to go in those. 6 hits those and those and those, so that's going to leave those and the middle row and the central. So in fact 6 is in the bottom corner. You kind of have to look at these clones together, weirdly. 7, bottom row's gone, middle row's gone, left hand side is gone, so that's and the top right, so that is putting it in the middle up there. 2 must now be in the top right of the clones. 3, those 2 are ruled out by that one and the middle one, so 3 is going to end up in one of those cells. 5, top row and bottom row and the middle cell, so 5 is over here in one of the cells I said could be a 3, so that fixes the 5 and it also fixes the 3. Do we know? Yeah, 8 can't be there, that is very straightforward. How about 1 and 9? I think they are to be resolved in these cells. So there we go. That is as much as we can do for now on the clones, and it's quite a lot. So we get a 1-5 pair there and a 6-9. They're resolved, so that has finally done all the clones 9 and 1. 6, 9, 8, 1, 5. We've got a 4. We've got a 7 there. 1, 2, 8 are a triple down here. They can be done. 8, 2, 1. This is 9 and 1 in the row. That's a naked single 3. We've got 5 and 4 there. 3 and 7 to make up the bottom row. 9 there. 2 and 6 to come. There we go. 3 here. 4 and 2. 3 and 9, yes, they can be done. Now the 5, 1 can be done. This is 8 and 2, I suppose. 4 and 6 in this column. 1, 7, 9, yes, I can do that. 5 and 8, can't do those. 3 and 8 here, that does the 5 and 8. There we go. 5 and 6 at the top. What's this? 9 and 7, in they go. And that one was quicker, unsurprisingly, with no errors. 3 minutes 21. Now we go on to the 6x6 puzzles, and amongst the things I'll be doing here is trying to guess the setters. I got lucky with the last time I was guessing these. I don't really know that setters reveal their identities through their puzzles, but we shall see. So this is the little killer. That 7 is very restricted. Yes, those have to be 1, 2 pairs, and that's a 1. Now this 8, 1, 2, 2, 2. That adds up to 7. There's 1 degree of freedom on that. So there must be a 1 in those cells. Are either of these ruled out by the 1, 2s we've got? I don't think they are. So that's quite subtle. Right, that has to be at least 3. That has to be 3, 4. And that already adds up to 10. Again, I think there's 1 degree of freedom there. They have to have a 3. This one though, 3, 6, 10. This is 1 or 2 again. Right, so that's a pair. That is really very neatly done. And that uses up the degree of freedom on this one. That's now a 2, 1 pair. Has that sorted these out? No, not fully. I have to look at the 20, I suppose. Oh no, look, that 2 down there is looking at that. Right, it has sorted out that one. Sorts out all the 1s and 2s that we've got marked first. I must be able to finish off all the 1s and 2s in the grid now. Yeah, there we go. Now, this one, that used up the degree of freedom. So we get a 3 there and a 3, 4 pair here, I reckon. 3, 6, 10, 12. Yes. So now, to disambiguate everything else, we're going to have to use this 20 diagonal. 4 and 5, I'm still sticking with minimums. 4 and 5 there. 4 there. That's 13. 3 and 4 here. That's how it has to be. For 4 and 5 here. Don't know which way round they go, but that's a 6. Now this becomes a 3, that's a 4. I think the rest of this is just Sudoku. Obviously we've kind of used up the clues. Don't know quite how these are going to get resolved. Ah, that 4 is looking down at that. Right, now I know. That's 4, that's 6, that's 5, that's 6, that's 5, that's 6. 5 here, 6 at the top. Yeah, this is going to finish. There we go. So 2 minutes 40 for that one. I think we're adding our times together for these 3. So I will try and remember or come back to that screen. 2 minutes 40 for that. Let's start the clock off on this one. Right, a sandwich, the maximum sandwich on a 1 to 6 is 14. So here, we've got a 6 in one of those two cells, a 1 in one of those two. The outie is a 2 at one end or the other. The 10 clue must be 2, 3, 5 with an outie of 4. Oh, right, so this can't be a 6 because then there'd have to be a 6 here. So 6 is here. 1 is down there. The outie 2 is there. 3, 4, 5 here make the 12. That's fine. Now we get a 1 here. 2, 3, 5 sandwich. 4 there. That can't be 2. We've got a 3, 5 pair. Now we've got a 10 clue here. Again, it's got to be 2, 3, 5. That must be right with a 4 there. Let's put in the 2, 3, 5. 12 here is 3, 4, 5 with a 2 on the outside. Now the 11 sandwich, again, we must be talking about a 3-cell sandwich. So we can put in all the crusts and it must be without a 3. So it must be 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's right. Not a 3, 2, 4, 5. And in fact, the simpler way of looking at that is the outies in the 11s are 3s. So we've got all the outies put in. The rest is going to be standard Sudoku. That's a 4 with the 3, 5 pair looking at it. That's a 2, 6 and 1 can go in. This is a 3, 5 pair. So that's 2, 4, 5. That is a 5. That's easy to do in the column. 2, 4 there, 5. That's 6. This is part of a 2, 3 pair. That's been resolved. So this hasn't taken very long either. Genuinely approachable as promised. 4, 4, 5, 4, 2. There we go. So 2 minutes 19 for that. Quite a clever setup, but quite straightforward, I would say. Very hard to know about the setters. Let's try the third one before making any judgments. This is next to 6. So the digits outside the grid are next to 6. So in this row, 6 is in one edge with 2 next to it, so it can't be there. 6 is there with 2 here. That means 6 in this row is at that corner with 4 there. Now 3 and 5 must surround 6. 6 is in one of those two cells. Again 3 and 5 here. If 6 was there, you'd have to have 5 here because it can't be 4 and 5, 3 there. That would break the box. So 6 is here with that being 3 or 5, that being 3 or 5. 4 must be here. Let's do another bit of Sudoku. 3, 5 pair there. Now does that same thing apply here? We've got 3 and 2 surrounding a 6. Yes, 3 can't be here, so 6 isn't here. 6 is here. Again, we have 3 and 5. I've just seen another way of working that one out. Now in this column, 6 is surrounded by 3 and 2. Interestingly, I don't know where it goes. And in this column now, 6 is surrounded by 4 and 5. Wow, okay, I'm struggling a bit to see that. But I can finish this row, 4 and 1. Now I can finish this row, well, apart from the 3 5s. Now we've got the 4 in this one, right. Does that, yes, we've got the 2 in this one, so that is all straightforward now, and we must be able to finish off now. 3 and 4 are a pair, that's a 5, that's odd that I can't finish that. 1, yeah, they are coming. 2 and 3, that's all cool. Never mind about the 1 and 4 there. 3 and 4, yes, I can do those, I hadn't seen that 3. Right, 1, 2, 1, 4, 5, and a 4. So those were all pretty quick. Okay, these are just guesses on the setters. I don't know. For no reason at all, I'm going to say that that was Philip Newman. That this one was Clover. And that this one was Sam Kappelman lines. I have no idea if there are any right there. There's only going to be 1, 0, or 3 right. Okay, let's move on. We've got 2 more puzzles to do. Major LK, so this is Little Killer again. So we can put in a 1, 3 there. That makes this 2, 4, 5. Yes, it does. That can't be 5, that can't be 4. Now, does that tell us how to do the 16, or do we try somewhere else first? This has to be at least 6 and 7. Yes, they add up to 13. So we get a 1 there and a 2 there, and they will disambiguate some of what we've done, only a little. 8 and 9 are a pair in those. Now what? Where do we go next? This 5. That is 3 or 4. That is 2 or 1. Oh, this is a 5. Well, that's straightforward. 1's on the end. 1 and 2 there. Now, this is a 12. That has to be 3, 4, 5 now. This has to be 6, 7 to make up 13. So we can put in 8 and 9. Now, one of these is a 9. That's not getting it done. 10 and 5 in these cells here means they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in some order. So the others are 6 and 7 there, 9 and 8 in those cells. Doesn't get much done over that side. Fixes 9 and 8 up there. Got a 6, 7 pair, 9, 1, 2, 8. Oh, 3, 4, 5 triple. So 6 and 7 there. 8 and 9 are in those cells. This is a 1, 3 pair. Right, I've still got these 11 and 9 clues, but 11's not helpful. Maybe 9 is. Yes, none of these can be a 1. So that's a 2, 3, 4 triple. 3 has to be in the middle. Now this 11 must be a 5, 6 pair. That's very neatly done. This is Philip Newman, unsurprisingly. So we get an 8 here, 5, 6, 8, 7 here, 9 and 1 there, 2 and 1 here, that, not a 3, 6 and 7 there. Yeah, this is just coming together now, which is nice. So it's really about finding the quickest way through at this point. I might not do that. 8, 2, 4, 1, 3, 9 across the top. 5, 6 and 7 still to place. Oh, that's been fixed, right. Oh, and so's the 7. Maybe I need to rotate round these boxes around the grid. That can't be 4. That can't be 5. That can't... Oh, this is where it's a bit odd. There's a 1, 2 pair, and that can't be 4. Yes, 3, 5, 4. Now we can do the maths on the little killers, and they must be right. That can't be 5. That can't be 4. And they are not resolved on the 12 diagonal. But that's a 4. 2, yeah, 6 and 5 are done as well. Now we can do the diagonal. And now the corner boxes are fully done. So everything else ought to be just a bit of pencil marking and filling in the remaining possibilities. As we always remark, Sudoku is a puzzle of elimination. And once you've eliminated the impossible, then you have to spot what's left and fill it in. But there we go. That's not quite how Sherlock Holmes said the famous aphorism. 2, 9, 4, 6, 3, 5. Oh no, that is 1 or 5. Right, how about an 8 X-wing? That is going to put 8 here, yes. 1, 2, 8, 5, 9, 6 or 4. That didn't finish everything off, annoyingly. I thought it was a nice spot. That, oh yes, 7 and 6 are done in the top row, right. 7, 2, 9, so this is part of a 1, 5 pair that's resolved. That does 3 and 1. That does 3 and 6. That does 7 and 6. That makes this a 4. That does the remaining pairs with 8 in. And we've got a 9, 6 to finish, and 2, 3, and 7. There we go. So 4 minutes 41. I'm pretty happy with that as well. It's a nice puzzle, but it unfolds very neatly around the grid with the little killer clues. Okay, and a classic to finish with. Okay, after that first puzzle, things have gone better. Let's restart from a clock, and off we go. Right, 6 in the top row, 8 in the top row, 9 and 7. Thank you, top row. Let's try the bottom row. Sometimes that, oh no, hang on, I've seen a 9 there, 7 there. That's a naked single, 8. So we can do 7 and 5 and 6 in the bottom row. So a little bit of work in the bottom row came. That's nice. Now let's try this column, 1, 4 pair and a 2, 3 pair flanking it. Let's try the first column, 9 goes in now. That's a naked single, 2, 8 and 3. 7, 9. We've got a 2 to go in this box. Then 1, 4, 5, and I can't place them. I've got 1, 6 here. Yes, I can place them thanks to the 6 at the top. That means that's not a 1. 3, 4, 5. Let's go over the other side. Oh no, that's become a 3. 2, 7, 9, 3. So a 6, 5 pair here. 8, 4 pair here. 1, 3 pair that can be filled in, and a 2, 4 pair that can be filled in. 2, 6. 7 is placed in this box. That makes this a naked single, 9. Got a 1, 3 pair there, 2, 4, 7. That is 5 or 9. That's from 5, 6 and 9. 5, 6 and 8 over here. I'm looking in the wrong places this time. 2 goes there, 1 goes there. That's a 4, 5 pair, which fixes the 8, 4 pair. 1, 3 and 8. 3, 1, 8. Makes 8 in this box and 1 in box 4. That's a 9 naked single in a way thanks to the pair at the top. 2 and 5 here. That's now a 6. That's a 9. Surely these 4 and 5 are finished. Yes. That does the 1, 4 pair. 6, 7. 6, 2, 9, 7. We've got 3 and 5 to go in there. 8 and 4 can be done. 5 and 4. 5 and 3. 1 and 3. Oh no, hang on, there's another pair down here. 5 and 6. There we go. So 2 minutes 25. So I'm pretty happy with my times all the way through, apart from this disaster where some bad pencil marking early on meant I really had to backtrack hard. The quick fix didn't work, had to be the slow fix. This went well, 3 minutes 21. I'm pretty happy with my times, if not my guesses at the setters on the 6x6s, all of them under 3 minutes. So overall my time, 4:59, 6:59, 7:08, 7 minutes and 8 seconds, that's all right. 4:41 and 2:25 for the classic. Great fun as always. It's always fun to go full gas on these puzzles and see how quick we can knock them out. I hope you had a go at some of those, if not all of them, and be very interested to see the times. Anybody who can salve my conscience by saying the first one was hard will be very welcome. But thank you as always for following the channel. We really hope to see you on another Sudoku soon, and bye for now.